Punch with Low Key High Entertainment and Hectic Games. I just want to make an update. I really wanted to make that options menu video yesterday, and I kind of didn't get in touch with that. I decided to go on a different route with the main menu. Originally, if you look at the widget that we had going on, I'm still going to implement all the buttons and everything, but this was kind of the original view that we had. I was going to change the image and kind of give it like a 3D look, and because of the storyline in this game, I think it would make a lot more sense to do the menu differently. So that's kind of what I'm going for at the moment. Right now, the state of the project, I wanted you guys to know what's going on specifically. So I released two devlogs, the first devlog and the second devlog, and we'll discuss more on those as that goes. Feel free to comment on things that you like, etc. and so on. But the devlog is not a final level, and it is not a final render of any sort. So our character's a little more stylized. We're having problems with her at the moment, but we'll be jumping on that. But so what I wanted to do with this menu is basically kind of create like a 3D menu. So I got like this bare bones project going on at the moment. This is like our main menu, for instance. I wanted to go ahead and implement like some type of like stasis tube. The whole thing beyond. So the whole premise of this game is that we have Kianna, and she is altered. She was, captured as a kid, and she became this like test subject that they ran experiments on, etc., and so on. And so she's been basically, in order to be controlled, she's been partially automated. So she's more of like a cyborg in a way. And this game portray is the basically the training simulator that she had to go through while she's in stasis. This game is a prequel to Draymond's Edge that hopefully will be coming out later. Um, but she has a very complicated lore, so I wanted to address that as her character in her own game, and then kind of do each one differently. And I've been thinking about, for Draymond's Edge, having different games for different characters represented, and then like kind of add them up into a whole storyline at you know. But so what I was going here for was this holding tube. It'll probably be like zoomed in on her face, maybe like yeah, maybe in the middle. I'm not entirely sure. This man is a little weird, but yeah, something like that with like the water floating in. Um, Probably have her like her eyes closed, and then when you start the game, like they open up or something. Whereas you like go to the gallery, and it'll like come up to this little computer thing, and you'll be able to like click some buttons to like view the gallery and everything like that. It'll be like a little digital display kind of thing, and then like you could go over here to like the credits or the options menu or something, do all the options here, and then like the credits here, or like maybe make the options down here and like some type of like screen or something like that. I think that would be really cool. But we're gonna make this like a 3D, almost like Bioshock Infinite in a weird way. That you're able to navigate the menu, and like the camera changes and things like that. So that's what I'm gonna go for in this next update. But if you're following the project, please go ahead and save all this. We're still going to use all of it, so I'll just be plugging in different things. We'll be doing different cameras, etc., and so on. But like I said, I wanted you guys to know what we're up to, what's going on. The other thing is, because this cryostasis chamber, the computer, the desk. This is, like I said, this is a an asset just from Quixel Bridge, so it's not really like permanent by any means. It's going to be more of a lab look, but because we're doing custom models, we're going to be custom modeling this out. So when we do create the menu, um, I'll have a link to my Google Drive, and you guys will be able to download all of the assets that we took to build this and use them yourselves. So that's what we're basically waiting on. That's the big kicker. But the devlogs will continue, and I'll be continue working on the game aside from what I'm teaching in the tutorial. So if you guys have any like questions or suggestions, or maybe there's like a mechanic that you don't like, or something of the sort, like please let us know, because this game's like for you guys. It's not really about us. We're not trying to make like a buku dollar out of, we're not trying to pluck your wallets basically. So like we want, a game industry that actually gives a shit about their players and then like creates games how they like. So that's kind of what we're going for. Um, so until then, I guess, stay tuned. I'm gonna do some modeling, and we'll get those models pumped out, and then we'll finally get this menu done and ready to go. And I'll show you, how I did all the textures and things like that. But this pack will be for you guys, and you can set it up any way that you want. Feel free to use the assets. Kianna herself is copyrighted, so don't use that in another project if you're planning on publishing it, but you're welcome to use her for individual use. But all the other assets, you guys are more than welcome to use that in any game that you want to go ahead and use. So that's cool with me personally. Pretty sure it's cool with the boss. I'll double check on that, but I'm almost 100% positive that every asset that we come up with this demo, you'll be able to use. So there's that. But until next time, hopefully tomorrow I'll have a devlog 3, and because I'm working pretty hard on the combat system right now. So let's get that going, and I'll talk to you guys later.